Society today has created a culture in which people are expected to be perfect. This leads to an environment in which it is exceedingly difficult, if not impossible, to admit mistakes without fearing judgment. The admittance of wrongdoing leads to one's reputation leaning more towards the side of stupidity, since being wrong is associated with being an idiot. This idea of how people tend to avoid admitting when they are wrong is addressed by Jay Bassan, author of the article Scientists Shouldn't Be Punished for Being Wrong, Karen Firestone, writer of the article Why Is It So Hard for Us to Admit Our Mistakes, Dwight Garner, author of the article To Err is Human and How and Why, Elizabeth Colbert, writer of the article Why Facts Don't Change Our Minds, and Kristen Wong, author of the article Why It's So Hard to Admit You're Wrong. The refusal to admit when one is wrong also makes it difficult for personal and communal growth to occur. Since having results to publish is imperative in a publish or perish culture, scientists will still publish incorrect findings. As Bassan explains, this leads to a lack of scrutiny. Results are not analyzed thoroughly to ensure that there are no mistakes. This makes it hard for communal growth to occur because the longer a mistake is ignored, the harder it is to fix it. Garner furthers this belief by saying how results actually end up being proven wrong a majority of the time. This reality proves the detrimental implications of the publish or perish culture. Communal growth is less likely to happen when wrongdoing is not admitted immediately. The need to be seen as right relates to the idea of wanting to maintain one's reputation over the importance of benefiting a community through admitting wrongdoing. As Firestone explains, it is actually an intelligent decision to admit to being wrong, especially when others are already aware of this. However, most people would not admit to wrongdoing even in this circumstance. This makes it hard for personal growth. Colbert furthers the idea of people refusing to admit when they are wrong when she says how revisions are not made even when one is clearly wrong. Although this does not make any sense, many people fall into this reality. Colbert expands upon this idea by relating it to confirmation bias. Confirmation bias makes it difficult for personal growth to occur when people cannot even see an opposing side as plausible. It is also difficult for communal growth to occur as a result. The apparent fear that comes with being wrong is associated with internal and external stress. As Wong details, cognitive dissonance plays a role in this. The internal stress that comes with opposing beliefs results from the external stress and pressure to choose one viewpoint. This can hinder personal and communal growth as a result. Furthermore, Wong also explains how people tend to avoid admitting being wrong because they do not want to give power to recipients when apologizing. Individuals feel a need for power, but this can make it difficult to grow personally and communally. Neither personal nor communal growth can occur when people cannot even apologize to one another. Despite the negative attitudes towards being wrong, wrongness is only human. People make mistakes. This is a part of life and a reality that will be prevalent forevermore. If society comes to recognize this truth, it will be easier for personal and communal growth to happen. Personal growth can come from admitting when one is wrong, which can help an individual to improve themselves. Communal growth can come from seeing mistakes and therefore being able to fix them more efficiently and effectively, especially when they are admitted early on. It is unrealistic to always want to be right, and this mindset is hurting society as a whole. Being wrong is a part of life. Thank you.